Yo, dude! Man About You video! Slaughter. Yes, right here.
Yes, Slaughter!
This is gonna be killer. It's gonna be the biggest video we've ever done.
With these moves, they're so... I mean, I want to be big. I want to see it.
Amazing, it's unreal, man. I wish our live show looked half as good as this. It's gonna be a pretty intense video. I'm just worried about the people down here. If I hit somebody with one of my sticks when I drop it. Mark Slaughter, you piece of shit! I hear your voice.
The biggest piece of shit that you've ever known.
Woo! You diarrhea.
Hi, my name is Tina Austin, and I am the makeup slut.
I'm Megan.
And I'm supposed to be one of those sex betrayed girls.
Thank you, sir.
Walk out here for a second.
What?
I just want to try to go up.
I'm gonna get my stuff out of the car.
Oh, checking out wardrobe, picking out wardrobe tip. This
Did you try that on yet?
Yeah, I've tried. It fits me fine.
No shirt. He's just going to do it with no shirt.
I love that tape, man.
Just kidding.
Let me grab a guitar.
Okay. What are we doing? Is this a shirt? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the people who decide what I wear. Okay, that's it.
I think we'll be much happier with this than any of our other videos because it's like, it's what we do live. The other ones we had to like fake something. You know what I mean? It's
Hey, like my dress? It'll be pretty fast. Gonna change. Gotta show more leg this time.
Let's get the girls up here.
Hi! Love you!
Now we go. Now we're really going.
Our fans, this whole video is about you.
Wait a second. We got to get these people in the home camera. Come on over here. First of all, from the behind the scenes here, I want everybody to realize what makes everything happen. All those people right up there. Come on down to party with us here down at the video. All these people right here in the front. It's killer. We're glad you're here.
Done one single solitary thing. Everything you see on this video can and will be told to you as a lie. We haven't shot a thing yet. We're all pissed off. Just take a look at this.
Yes.
My best favorite musician is Max.
There you go, huh?
Thank you very much.
This is something that's very rare, especially in the United States of America, because there's a thing called no records. I mean, a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of people that grow up in this world that aren't even going to see what these things look like. Imagine that. Here in Tokyo, we also sign all the different styles, body parts included. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This right here, unbelievably, is a scrapbook and all the things that have happened in America. Where'd you buy these magazines at?
I work at a record store.
Oh, you work at a record store? Yeah. So she works at a record store. That's how she obtained all these things from America. On top of that, she has all the Japanese, very, very well plugged in. Slaughter shirt and everything.
Thank you.
You know, the funny thing about Japan is they have all these different kind of titles, kind of like album ideas, like for titles, and I'm looking for an album title, but look, they already took Stick It To Ya, you know? They have to just put a stick in front of that. We have our last record, so I'm really basically looking for an album title while I'm walking around here in Japan, while the guys are out there doing the drum tracks. So, we're gonna take a little walk around. Hey, come on, let's go for a walk. Can you sing that? Can you guys sing that? Can you sing that? Okay, ready? Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up all night, sleep all day. Up all night, sleep all day. So yeah, just rocking down the street. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Getting into it here in Japan. These guys are kind of like a buck-toothed looking Daffy Duck. I don't know what character this is. Here's a toy store. Let's go check it out. Come on, you guys. Watch out for the little animals here. It's kind of strange. It's kind of... It's a good thing these things don't come with baseball bats, you know? Welcome to Tokyo. This is our happy toy store where you'll find lots of happy fans and happy people here in the toy store. Thank you for coming. I gotta head out to do interviews. I want to say thank you very much for coming out. Okay? Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Yes, bye. We'll see ya. Everybody's out. Okay. See ya. Bye-bye. It's kind of like Tokyo, Vegas. Very rocking. There's the arcades. They have the good times. How you doing? Nice to see you. How you been? How you doing? Say hi to the camera for me. Hey, just say hi to the camera. Say hi. Yeah, there you go. See, I told you. How you doing? Say hi to America. Hi. 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 How are you? Good. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. You ever heard the band Slaughter? Slaughter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the band Slaughter. Yeah. As you can see, the Beatles eat at McDonald's too. You know, they got a lot of money, but they still like to live just as cheap as I do. This is called Pachinko. This is like Vegas and Tokyo. Hey, congratulations. Have a cigarette for me. This is Mark Slaughter signing out from downtown Shinjuku, Tokyo. See ya!
Last year, our video director gave us a video camera. You can only imagine what we thought when he said, go out and film everything you can out on the road. So we made our own home movies, each guy in the band as well as guys on our road crew. You're not going to believe what you see. You'll probably not believe they had the balls to give us this camera. But this was our lives. Check this out.
Forget your chest, come on, get off your seat.
the verse. I don't think that most people would probably realize that while most of this writing has actually gone on, Mark's mom, who works very odd hours, generally comes on in about 11:30 at night and then ends up sleeping through us jamming all night,
slamming,
jamming all night long.
long.
You know, when I heard some of my favorite bands, I would never have ever thought that you really do sit around a living room or bedroom. I mean, our first album we wrote in a bedroom. We've now graduated to a living room. I don't think anybody would really understand the scope of, you have to show up at some given time and try to act halfway responsible. After being on the road, it's kind of hard to act responsible.
A lot of people think, hey, these guys write and they just, they write maybe 40 songs. But really, we don't. We start with an idea, and if a song doesn't work out, we'll come up with an idea that, if it's just like, something, hey, that's not right. Let's scrap that. Let's move on, and we'll move on to a different idea.
The way Mark and Dana write, they just mainly go by the melodies, and they don't really think about what kind of time it's in. If it's in a different time signature, was 3, 4, 6, 8, or whatever it is. There's actually a lot of weird time signatures in our song that they don't realize. But it's my job to go back and structure everything. So when it comes time to do tape delays or whatever, or when Tim comes to his part, he's not wondering why is my part not fitting in here, So I structure everything out, write it all down, go home, put the headphones on, work on the drum parts. At home with the drum set rather than sit there and bother them with the loud noise when they could still be working on some other things,
The whole Real Love thing really came about with like a groove, just...
that's the groove that we didn't have on the record.
We never ever had this kind of feel on our first record,
So,
ever.
He said, hey, let's put in F sharp because it's not a typical key. So then I went...
Kind of do the vibe of the music first, and as long as you feel like a real relaxing kind of cool sensation, we'll make a chord movement. And you'll assume that that's probably, for us, for example, you use your imagination, that's more of a verse feel. Serious as a heart attack.
That was killer.
Real shit. Real shit. The goods. We're going to ask my executive producer, Blas Elias, at this point, what he thinks of the subject matter.
Japanese movie.
I think we should give Tim a shot to lead vocal.
Blas feels that we should give Tim a shot at the lead vocal.
Tim Kelly, come
Go on out there,
I think
bud.
I can maybe sing it just a little higher.
Cool, you can come on in.
God, should we tell him how bad it really was? Shh, here he comes. What's the whole rest of the album to do? I know, God, we gotta do a whole record with this guy. Get with the program. Pretty killer.
How's it sound? Cool?
Good, yeah. Good.
Should probably hear something.
Good, we'll play it back.
He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down.
There it is, in for the count.
Take a shit.
Dude, dude, you have the full constipation.
Check this out.
about this harmony?
A higher harmony,
Listen,
yeah.
listen.
It's just what the word. I think that the dog SPCA Society will probably come after us in each neighborhood.
Okay.
Los Elias, what do you think of the subject matter?
Who's gonna sing the part live, Kim?
Wait till they see us here. Over here you can see some of the awards that we've received. Thanks to all you fans that have bought the record. Over here we got Steve. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man?
All right.
Steve's hard at work here on his computer today. We got everything computerized here at Slaughter International.
Slaughter International.
Of course, the phone never stops ringing here. Everybody's always so busy. And here we are in Michelle's office. Oh, how you doing today?
Come to work?
Yep.
Cool.
Came to get some stuff done.
Cool.
So what are you doing here?
We're setting up for the next newsletter.
Cool.
You know, we do the Slaughter and Use
Yeah,
page
uh-huh.
with all the kids who sent in pictures.
Mhm.
I'm just setting it up so I can go get it reduced down.
Great.
You know, we have all the fan club. These are all fan club members who got to meet the guys out when
On
they're
the
on the
road.
road.
I actually remember a lot of these people that I'm seeing here too. It's great. As you can see, she has a lot of stuff signed from the band, and she stocks a lot of merchandise here. Here's where I come and steal my CDs and cassettes from my parents. And Michelle basically oversees everything.
I used to have Mark and Dana and Tim and Bloss all sitting on the floor, folding and stuffing and
Yeah. So that's how it
doing
all
everything
started.
that now we pay people to do.
Over here we have John, who actually is in charge of doing the mail. What's up, John? How you doing today,
Good to see
man?
you. Yeah, this is where all the mail goes out. It's quite a system we have here. It's done here.
Some of you have seen the postcards that we send. Like here's one from Mark. Okay, so when Mark gets a letter, he has a postcard. He reads. We get the letters. We open the letter. We read the letter, and then we write a reply on the back of the postcard and bring them back here. And John, the mail guy, puts them through the mail, and then they go out to everybody. That's how that all happens.
This is Delia.
Hi, this is Tim Kelly from the band Slaughter.
Really?
Yeah. I got your number off the hotline. I wanted to give you a call and just to say hi. How you doing today?
Okay, how are you?
Very good. It's good to talk to you. We're filming a video that's going to be out with our record. It's a long-form video.
March 10th, right?
Yeah, this phone call is going to be actually on the video. So when it comes out, make sure you watch it, okay?
Really?
Yup.
My voice will be on the video?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So hey, what do you like about Slaughter?
Everything.
Really? Who's your favorite guy in the band?
Mark.
Oh. I'll make sure to tell him. Good old Gazaris. This is where local bands come on the weekends, and this is where they promote their bands. And if you look over this way, you can see flyers stuck to things. See, these bands here are the top bands at Gazaris that have sold the place out. They're like the headlining status bands. A lot of the bands that were signed out of LA really got their start right here on the strip where I'm standing. These are all people that have actually played here. David Lee Roth, Motley Crue, Poison, Rat. You've got pretty much all of them. And then they've got new local bands like this band here, Wanted, I guess. And these are, you know, people that are starting to make their mark in Hollywood, and they're starting to do real well. And basically that's how it all happens here. I mean, the bands I was in, we used to do this. We'd take a bucket with hot water and glue in it. We'd dump the flyer in the glue and stick it up. And we'd get harassed by the cops a lot, but they would just make you take them down. And one time I borrowed a friend's car, and I put glue in a big bucket, and it toppled over and ruined the car, and she never forgave me. Pretty interesting. It's kind of weird for me to be here again, but this is where it all started, right up there in apartment 303. The tree's kind of blocking the way, but we used to actually stand up on that balcony and harass people driving by and stuff, and we used to have a lot of fun here. So I have a lot of very good memories of this place, and it makes me feel real good to be here again.
We're just outside by the vending machine, and we ran into a couple guys that we bumped into several times on the road. Mike and Marty, they're two fans of ours. They brought a couple things down the studio to show what's happened in the past year and a half of our life. There's bootleg stuff. You guys, where'd you get that at?
Bought it at a fair, actually, for $3.
For $3?
Yeah, $3.
Wow.
You throw a dart.
What got what got you guys so into Slaughter?
You guys made us feel welcome, you know, and
and you know, you guys just went out of your way, you know, and we thought it was really cool. And you know, we started collecting, you know, just little things here and little things there, you know, and it just, you know, progressed. You know, we just like kept on and kept on. And
They had Arsenio Hall tickets that we didn't even know existed, American Music Award tickets, things that bootleg shirts, different things that we never knew
There's
that.
even things that from bands before, you know, before anything of any legitimacy. You know, here's some old pictures. You know, of me on roller skates and Tim with the guitar that he smashed basically against the side of a car. I mean.
They've also taught us that people like rare things. That's why we're going to have some rare things on our new release of our new record. And because we learn a lot from our fans and spending the time and talking to them, because every human being has great ideas if you let them tap those ideas.
Where did you guys get this itinerary? It actually says where we were at. This is us on Cinderella.
But I got this from Tim. Actually, he gave it to me.
Tim Kelly!
Tim Kelly.
And look, there's a girl's phone number in here too.
Yeah,
Tim.
Moving right along, I think at this time we're going to take a very strong applause for both Mike and Marty. Thank you very much.
Thanks for taking time out of your day, man.
Really an honor.
All right, here we are at the California City Skydive Center. This is where I'm going to learn how to jump out of an airplane, something I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. And I've actually got the approval of our manager, Bud, and the rest of the guys in the band, only because I'm putting it in the video, and they're exploiting me fully on this. But let's go inside and meet the people that are making this happen, and the people that are teaching me how to jump out of a plane, all right?
Hey, boss.
How you doing, Bob? It's Bob,
Welcome.
Maria. Welcome
Yeah.
to everybody out in Slaughterland. Glad that you guys gave me the chance to do this. I've always dreamed of jumping out of airplanes for some strange reason, I guess. a lot of crazy people under one roof here, you know.
Well, you get in the right place. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got some things we got to go over. Make sure you do everything right, and we'll put on a harness and practice a little bit. And
All right, yeah, we got to make sure we catch all the intensive training from my mom, because if she's watching this, she's really going to want to see that first.
now, if you start to drift a little this way, what are you going to do? You're going to counter by turning that way, right? Drop that shoulder. Okay, check the altimeter periodically. Remember to do that often. Okay, you start to drift this way. Good, go right back over.
Turn. It's the Superman part.
Okay, then you get to 5,000 feet. What are you going to do?
5,000 feet. Wave off.
And
Find the ripcord.
find the ripcord.
This is the part where you told me don't look down, right?
Yeah. You want to keep your head up?
Can we draw
right?
a small map on the ground so I can get used to looking at this?
We should do that. Get an aerial view instead of right there. Okay, right here, you're gonna do a check-in, right? You're gonna check in.
Okay.
And you're gonna check with
Check
me.
out.
Okay. What you're doing is making sure we're ready. When I'm not okay, now we start the exit tempo, and you start swinging
Okay.
it out.
This is where my drumming experience comes in handy, learning how to count. So, out, in, arch 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. All right. I think this is the same maneuver Mark pulls at the end of Eye to Eye every night when he's jumping up off the back line of amps. So Mark, this is the proper technique.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, let's go get geared up.
All right, that was about 3 feet. Let's go jump from about 12,500 feet and see if it feels the same.
So what happened to me up there?
The exit was great.
Yeah, it's good. Okay.
You had a great
Well, dude, I
landing.
pulled at 5,000 and I landed on my feet.
Yeah.
That was good.
Nice landing. Great.
Yeah. I tell you, the coolest thing was actually getting out of the plane, you know, and going up. It's like walking down the hallway into a concert with, you know, 20,000 people or so, and then getting next to the door, it's like the lights go down and you're just about to go out, and then when you jump, it's like the people and the lighters going up and the roar of the crowd. That's it, you know, that's the feeling, you know. Yeah. And then you're home free. It's like all the nervousness is in the plane. Then once you're out, you're just like a bird, you know. Yeah.
You know, sometimes I just like to get away from it all. Take a breather. Doesn't happen too often because I'm always on the road or in the studio. Slaughter takes up all of my time, and it's what I love to do. It's nice to get away, though. You know, the silence out here is just amazing. It makes you think about all the things that we've seen out in the road and the people we've met. We've had a lot of laughs out there. A lot of laughs, a lot of good times. There's nothing like it. But there's one thing for sure. You can't stop the hands of time. You and the cartel, man.
That's actually what she probably is.
That's what I mean.
No,
You are the cartel.
I wouldn't ask her. I wouldn't ask her.
Hey, Josh, how you doing, man?
Hi, guys.
Hi, Larry. How you doing? What do we got here?
Oh, so we're going to narrow this stuff down just a tad,
Great.
because it's all getting a little bit.
Cool, dude.
Shall I spread them out?
Okay, just spread them out. Guys, new record cover. Here we go.
Whoa. Not in any order of presentation, just stuff for you guys to get into. You'll notice how the reds are getting brighter as we go.
They are getting brighter.
As we go.
You like that?
There's a definite sort of psychological ploy here with the reds. What do you think?
What do you think, boys?
I know.
I love this one right here. That's great. Look, Tim, it's got your guitar in it.
I know.
It's rocking.
Here's the Psycho one here for Pandemonium. It looks
That
like
was one of the
insane
ideas for the
person.
cover. That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I like this antique
It
vibe.
looks like a Jesus Jones cover bone.
But there's one image here which I think will probably take care of the whole.
What, in your opinion, do you like the best? That one? Yeah.
I mean, think about if you just clear the decks and just leave that one image sitting there, because all this stuff is kind of confusing it and diluting it.
What collector art, boy? What somebody would pay for one of these things with the wrong title on it could just be amazing.
There it is. Ain't that the truth?
Tim, it looks just like you, man.
I know. If it was in color, he'd have red hair. It'd be the redheaded stepchild.
And that's what you are, Tim. Don't you forget it. I like that logo better than the other logo for this record.
Yeah, it's
What do you think?
stronger. Yeah, and it's got that thrust that I think we need. But there's
A thrust.
There's the blade.
Thrust.
There's the blade. You know?
That's great. Well, guys, I think we got ourselves an album cover.
Great.
Killer. So we got a few clothes here. This jacket looks great, Pat.
Yeah, it looks
I
really
love
good.
it.
Karen did a great job on that.
Yeah, looks great.
I would save
What they
this
have.
for the inside studio.
No, you can go
I'm
with
thinking
color.
about this, hon, for the first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I put this one.
and my black stretch jeans, and what should I wear underneath for sure?
stuff going on.
This t-shirt?
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, I have a pile of t-shirts over.
How about my black?
How about a strap-on
Skull
bone?
and crossbow look cool. You know what other
Would you like us to play at your Holiday Inn? $32.50 you can have us, but we have to have an open bar.
With just like a t-shirt or, you know, nothing.
What in the bottom though?
Beat up jeans. Or your jeans that come to the knee, that come to here with your black boots. That would look cool.
What's this?
That's a winner. Okay, here it is. This is a winner.
Yeah, cool.
Censor this. Done. Okay. Yeah. This. I'll bet you did.
No, I mean it weighs like God. It's like 80-pound jacket. It fits me like a glove, and it makes me. Well, it's really makes me look thin.
Now everybody must say hello to Darla, our happy makeup
Good
person
morning.
who's been with us from the very beginning and still here. What a concept.
What a concept. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
walls are looking good, man. Great.
This is the Wizard of Oz over here, dude.
That's killer. I saw it. It was
the Wizard of Oz.
It was blazing.
I mean, but do you see this one guy with the paint can? He's like a full artist with a spray paint can.
Yes.
Look at this. Look at this. What's interesting about this is it's not their property. It's not their building. There is really no rights to do any of this, but they just took it over and did it.
We're gonna probably shoot something pretty soon.
Okay, we're almost done.
All right, cool. This is your playground and your wall. Turn to your side, Blas. A little more. Okay, right there. Cool. Yeah, good. Right there, Blas. Cool. Good. Good attitude. Good. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Perfect right there.
One of the things that probably makes Slaughter almost as unusual as the collection of human beings in Slaughter itself is the fact that it's a completely self-produced band. You know, the band itself is really in pretty much control of our own destiny. We record as much as a band as we can, but no matter what, when you do multi-track work, you're going to work independently of each other. I'm usually the first one here and the last one out. I probably lead the least glamorous of all the lives of the guys in the band when they're making a record because they can kind of cruise in and cruise out as they want. We find a spot, and let's just... over the whole song. Something you will never ever hear on the record. If you're going to get into being an engineer or producer, or you want to be in a rock and roll band, it better not be for the sheer money of it, because you're probably going to put in more time than it's often all worth. You spend a lot of time in a room like this. Your best friend or your girlfriend becomes one of these buttons over here, a sliding fader. It really kind of amounts to spending a lot of time on your own, you know. Like I said, a lot of time on your own. You couldn't imagine that we'd be this straight the whole time, could you? There's no way you'd believe it, right?
Hello.
Uh-oh. Only in America, folks. Only in America this can happen.
You like
Well, we like you lots, too.
Hey, that's my lap. You get off my lap.
I don't understand a
share,
goddamn
no?
word they're saying, but I'll tell you one thing.
So where's my guy? I want two guys.
You want two
I want
guys?
two.
They're
Okay,
industrious
I want
girls,
two.
and they're from
I
Europe,
want
too.
We can dance, yeah?
Let me roll right out of the picture.
Bring your friends. Yeah. Have fun, yeah?
You want to hear some stuff?
Yeah!
Don't tell anybody else that we're here. Just come on.
Okay.
Stay quiet.
Right.
We'll just surprise Dana and the guys. We'll just kind of sneak on in.
You fit in. What the is going? Mark, what the
It's a party. It's a party. I love
I can
parties.
see. The album will never be finished. The reason the album will never be finished is because of what's going on here.
Now we're going to turn this up to 11. Which is the only
It's the only way to listen to it, Marcus.
opening track. This is the track.
There you go.
Track uno.
Our little guy. Not your hero. The man is a hero. The man's a goddamn hero, folks. Here's our guy. The man that fell off the stage on the Poison tour. It's the same guy right here. There goes That's our guy. Here's our Timmy. What's happening? There he goes. Whoa! final lick. That's the real Jim Kelly right there.
Don't show what I'm worried about.
A historic moment in time, our first listening back. We want to thank the fans because the fans are what put us where we
Tonight, I wish that you were here. The thoughts and dreams were near. I won't forget you. Was it right? The feeling from above. I thought we caught this love. I won't forget you. But those are empty promises, and now I live the loneliness. So come, oh my darling, it's so true. I guess I walk along the streets of broken hearts again. Whoa, whoa, that's just the way we feel if all things are left unsaid. All alone, we'll walk the streets of broken hearts. But those are empty promises, and now I live the loneliness. Oh girl, oh my darling, it's so true. It's so true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess I'll walk along the streets of broken hearts again. Whoa, whoa, that's just the way we feel if all things are left unsaid. Yeah, yeah, I guess I'll walk along the streets of broken hearts again. Whoa, whoa, that's just the way.
You know what? You know, it's funny because when, like you said, the first album was very, production oriented, very, the songs were all uplifting and everything was very positive and very fun.
Very fun, yeah.
When we went in to do this other record, we had a lot of songs that were very positive, very fun. And there is, I would say there are some songs that have the stick it to you vibe on the new album. But I think because when we went out live, people said, wow, these guys are a lot heavier live and they're a lot more musical live than they are on the album. We played more, we showed our musical abilities more. We realized that people really like that side of our band. So when we went in, we said, let's not kid ourselves here. They really like what we're doing out there. Let's try to bring this into what we do. And I don't know how you feel, but when I listen to the new record, the songs sound more live playing. And in other words, they sound like they would play better live.
They call me the poster boy, because I'm always in the posters for the little girls or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, I think everybody pretty much in the band takes part in all the decision making, and we have one main mouthpiece, and that's Dana, because I feel it's really important with bands, even at any level. I've been in bands, and everyone's been in bands where they've had too many people in the band try to make the final decision, and it just causes conflict, and that's why bands break up. So we pretty much decided we'd all take part in all the decision making, but Dana's a final mouthpiece, and that way you never have a war, between two guys in the band trying to be the leader, So it works out really well, but we all take part in all the different decision making.
A lot of the Queen and Beatles influence. I think the Beatles were some of the best songwriters of all times, and Queen many, many times emulated the Beatles. Many of the Queen harmonies and stuff were really Beatle harmonies that were brought into Queen's era, 1970s. It's now 1990. And a lot of people don't realize how long ago that was. They were the kings of doing it. They were my heroes. They were a lot of our heroes. So if somebody hears that influence or comparison in there, it's flattering to me, because I hope that I could teach someone that didn't know who they were. And that if somebody said to me, well, how did you guys write that or come up with that? I'd say, you want to hear the real heroes? Go back and listen to Queen. They were the real heroes. We're trying to write using influences, but these guys were innovators, and they were great.
For one thing, I mean, it's very green, you know, for obvious reasons, and it's very organized, and it's a country that works very well together. I think a lot of people in the United States, unfortunately, think me for me, eye for eye. I love the United States, I really do, and I will always live in the United States. But I can say one thing I can say about Japan is the fact that everybody works together and has pride in their work, and works with their neighbor and works together to make one form union. And that's one thing that Dana and I learned in past experiences of dealing with Japan, is it's an all for one and one for all type thing. And when we've structured Slaughter, it's 4 guys. It's not Mark Slaughter. It's not just Dana Strum. It's not just Blas Elias, and it's not just Tim Kelly. It's 4 guys who go out there and work together to make it happen. You know, so that's what you do learn. And you know, I'm glad that we have had the experiences that we have, and that it has affected us the way it has.
I see. Okay, so thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.